And welcome back to Let's Play Bahamut Breath. This time I'm going to be trying a couple different things. I noticed that the audio wasn't working too well last time, so hopefully this will fix it up a little bit. Where we last left off, we're trying to figure out where to go next. I believe the king told us to go to the temple to the south. Before we go there, we do have to level up a little bit. I made a little bit of a grind so people didn't have to just space bar through the whole thing. Even then, though, I remember playing this a few years back and looking back and saying, man, I really wish I would have fixed those battles a little bit more. In any case, I probably should buy some new weapons and stuff. Hey, you're a Dark Knight. Oh, that's nice, thank you. I'll buy this here sword and this here sword and equip them. And Nightshade will get the chainmail, because Nightshade's basically the best character in the game. Now, a lot of OHR creators base their main characters off of themselves. I was guilty of this too, but I took a little spin on it. Nightshade is not based off me at all. It's actually based off a friend of mine named Nightshade I met on IRC a long time ago. What ended up happening is Bahamut Breath was created based off of IRC RPG that I used to run. The story was just as stupid. It was cliched. I was a kid. I didn't know any better once again. So what we're doing here is just grinding a little bit. And even with the grind, I might have to end up cheating. We'll see. I like how the weapons are flying backwards and that. There was no precise weapon placement back then. But the goal of this grind is to get Drake to know Berserker Rage, or whatever the hell I called it back then. I base most of the monsters off of Final Fantasy games and some Dragon Quest games. Like I have a Slime and Imps here, two staples of Final Fantasy, and one of them, the Slime is from Dragon Quest. And it probably wasn't that great of an idea. I need to be a little bit more out there with them these days. But the reviewing standards for these days is much different than it was back then. Back then, any game release gets an A, which is like a 95% score. Bahamut Breath received a C, which I was thrilled about when I was a kid. I actually still have a printout of the thing from RPG Online and from Matt Gamer's site. That music's a little loud. I'm going to turn down. Hopefully that's a little better. Hey, level ups. Did I get my spell yet? I don't think I did. No, I just had Furious Slash and Nightbolt. I need to level a little more. The main goal is probably to fight the little snail things out here. Oh, there we go. I could just be cheap and kill them in one shot, but let's see. We'll do Nightbolt. There he goes. Oh, and it healed the thing. The snail apparently is Dark Elemental, so it healed him. That's fine. I'm just going to beat its little fucking head in. There we go. And another thing I noticed last video is the sound was giving issues. I don't know if it's working right now. I have it going through speakers because apparently Fraps can't record sound worth shit. You guys aren't missing much. There's a couple of good songs I have in here that I still can't find to this day. Primarily Gario's theme, which you'll hear later on. Oh, Nightshade learned Dark Shatter. Excellent. That's one of my favorite attacks. I'm going to reuse that one of these days. What's nice about Let's Playing of a game that you made yourself is it's a lot easier to remember how to do things. I'm not going to have too many problems because I made it. Die, snail. Man, this game would have been so much better with sound effects. There you go. There's the sound effect. I like how Drake's eyes in battle are like massive. Holy shit, I'm anime now! On that topic, this game was actually originally, I actually wrote on paper that it's going to be an original idea based off of Dragon Ball Z and Final Fantasy. Now back in the day, Dragon Ball Z was the only anime I could actually watch on television. Because primarily we didn't have cable. Oh, there we go. I think I learned the attack that I need. Yep, we are good. How about our stats? Yeah, I should be fine. Just save to make sure everything's gonna be cool. And my excellent little thing that's in Arnia, actually, which is the first town. I typed out a bunch of crap and I was obsessed with teleporting back in the day, so apparently we're gonna teleport. I should remake this game with some sound effects. I'm remaking it for something else right now, but I'm not giving it so much of a serious story. Hey, look, that monster's attacking the mailman. Let's get him. I could save if I wanted to, but I think I'm going to be okay. Plus, I could just cheat if I need to. Growl! Okay, the key to winning this battle is you need to use Berserker Brand as much as possible. Nightshade can just attack or use whatever he has, but his Berserker Brand is just cheap. It chains, I think it's 6 hits. Or it can just go indefinitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 hits that time. It's not bad. Berserk Brand makes the game entirely easy. Look at those giant torches on the wall. They're bigger than Nightshade, who's supposed to be 8 feet tall. I don't really have a concept of... I still don't really have a concept of three-dimensional sizing and stuff. Oh shit. He used Fury Slash, which actually does do more damage than a normal attack. My first release, all my attacks are just as worthless as anything else. Let's try a potion out. And cool, it will work. I was just making sure it didn't kill me. I've had a couple of games I played where the healing attacks killed me. Alright, I'm out of Fury Slash, and now it's me a spacebar fest. And if this takes too long, I'll just cheat and end the battle. And I got some Tool music in here for battles. I think that's quite badass. Oh, and Drake's dead. And you get a nice view of his crotch, or he got turned into a hat with brown ears or something. I think it's time to cheat. F4. Mysterious man had jumped and chopped the beast into 2. He jumps on your shoulder behind you and tap you on your shoulder. Oh, that's nice. The mailman passes out. Who's this guy? This handsome fellow is me, Chenzi. See, I told you that I was actually placing myself in my own game. Fortunately, I was not dumb enough to make him the most powerful character in the entire game. He actually starts off completely worthless, and he is worthless until one battle at the end of the game, which, of course, I never completed the game. In any case, he says that he's been training to become a Bahamut Knight, which is, if you're a Lunar, which is a person from the moon, ripped from FF4, you can master all these different classes, and you become what's called a Bahamut Knight, which is like a jack of all trades, master of all class. That's what he's been doing. And Drake is his, like, half-brother or something. In any case, apparently they're supposed to head over to Castle Elbis to the west. Now, Chenzi has purple and blue hair. Nowadays, I just draw him with purple, because he is still my first character, and I do have love for him. And he wears big blue or purple baggy pants. And let's kill these guys fast. See, he has Night Tech, Holy Tech, Karate Tech, Mimic Tech, and a regular attack. Nothing for Night, nothing for Holy. I don't think he starts with any attacks. No. But Chenzi is your typical Goku character. The one who doesn't show up until you absolutely need him. Okay, I'm just gonna skip these fights. And I believe that's where we should stop for right now. Next time we'll be going into the Castle Elbis. Let me just save up. And we're done.